Are you tossing and turning all night, or waking up at 3 a.m. every single day, unable to fall back asleep? I'm Dr. Harold, a 68-year-old physician who spent 40 years helping seniors like you get the restful sleep you deserve. And today, I'm sharing 3 simple methods that will solve your sleep problems for good. Picture Linda, 70, lying in her bed one night, the clock glowing 3 o'clock a.m., her eyes wide open, her heart sinking as she realizes she's awake again, just like every night for the past year. At 70, Linda had always cherished her sleep. It was her recharge, her reset, the key to her mornings spent baking cookies for her grandkids. The smell of cinnamon filling her kitchen, their laughter echoing as they decorated them together. But lately, sleep had become her enemy. She'd lie awake for hours, her mind racing, or wake up at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling, unable to drift off again, her body exhausted, her mind foggy. That morning, after another sleepless night, Linda tried to bake, but her hands trembled as she measured the flour, her eyes heavy, her energy gone, her grandkids' visit feeling like a chore instead of a joy, her heart breaking as she thought, I can't keep living like this. I've seen this struggle in so many of my patients. After 60, your sleep patterns change, your circadian rhythm shifts, your melatonin production drops, and stress or poor habits can make it worse, leaving 1 in 2 seniors waking up too early, like at 3 a.m., or unable to fall asleep at all. Poor sleep doesn't just make you tired, it raises your risk of heart disease, weakens your immune system, and steals your energy for the things you love, like baking with your grandkids. When Linda came to my clinic, her voice weary as she said, Dr. Harold, I can't sleep. I wake up at 3 a.m. every night. I'm so tired, I can't even bake anymore. I knew I had to help. I'm sharing 3 proven methods to help you sleep through the night. Stop waking at 3 a.m. and wake up refreshed starting tonight. If you're ready to sleep better after 60, give this video a like. I'd love to know you're with me on this journey. The first method Linda started with was something she could do right when she woke up, getting morning sunlight exposure to reset her circadian rhythm and stop those 3 a.m. wake-ups. I explained that after 60, your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm gets out of sync. Your melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep, doesn't kick in as strongly at night, and waking at 3 a.m. is a sign your body thinks it's time to start the day, often because you're not getting enough light cues during the day. Studies show that just 15 to 30 minutes of morning sunlight can reset your circadian rhythm, boosting melatonin production at night so you sleep deeper and longer past 3 a.m. Linda thought of her friend Susan, 72, from her knitting group in Texas, who'd shared a story over coffee. Susan had started sitting on her porch every morning with her coffee, letting the sunlight hit her face, and within a week, she was sleeping through the night. Her voice bright as she said, I haven't woken up at 3 a.m. since. I feel like myself again. Linda felt a spark of hope. She loved her mornings on the porch, watching the sunrise, but she'd been staying inside, too tired to go out. The next morning, she forced herself to step onto her porch, the sun's golden rays warming her face, her eyes squinting as she sipped her tea. Max, her cat, purring at her feet, the light filling her with a calm she hadn't felt in months. She did this every day, 15 minutes of sunlight right after waking, and within days, she noticed a change. She fell asleep faster, and when 3 a.m. came, she was still dreaming, her body finally in sync. Get 15 to 30 minutes of morning sunlight exposure as soon as you wake up. Step outside, open your curtains, or sit by a window and let the light reset your body clock. For Linda, it was like flipping a switch. Her 3 a.m. wake-ups fading, her sleep deeper, her mornings brighter, giving her the energy to bake again without exhaustion. Linda felt a spark of hope after starting her morning sunlight routine. She was sleeping past 3 a.m. for the first time in months, her body finally starting to sync with the day. But some nights, she'd still lie awake, her mind racing with worries, bills, her grandkids, that creaky step she needed to fix, keeping her from drifting off. I told her, "Linda, you can't let your mind keep you up at night. It's stealing your rest, and you deserve better." That's when I shared the second method to help her sleep through the night: pre-sleep journaling to quiet her anxious thoughts. After 60, it's common for stress to disrupt your sleep. Your brain's natural worry center, the amygdala, becomes more active at night, replaying concerns and keeping you awake, sometimes until 3 a.m. Studies show that writing down your thoughts before bed can reduce anxiety by 30%, helping your brain let go of those worries so you can fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. I explained to Linda, take 5 minutes before bed, grab a notebook, and write down everything on your mind, your to-do list, your worries, even things you're grateful for. It's like emptying your brain onto the page. Linda thought of her friend Margaret, 71, from her book club in Florida, who'd shared a story over tea. Margaret had started journaling every night after her husband passed, writing down her fears, her memories, even her hopes. And within a week, she was falling asleep without those racing thoughts. Her voice soft as she said, "I feel lighter, like I can finally rest." Linda felt inspired. She'd always loved writing, keeping diaries as a young girl, but she hadn't written in years. That night, she sat at her kitchen table. Max, her cat, curled up nearby, the soft glow of her lamp casting a warm light as she opened a notebook. She wrote about her day, her worries about her grandkids, her gratitude for the sunlight that morning. And slowly, her mind felt quieter, her shoulders less tense. She climbed into bed, her eyes heavy, and for the first time in weeks, she fell asleep within minutes. No racing thoughts to keep her up, her dreams carrying her through the night. Try this tonight. 5 minutes of pre-sleep journaling. Write down your worries, your gratitude, anything on your mind, and let your brain rest. For Linda, it was like a weight lifted, her sleep deeper, her mornings brighter, giving her the energy to bake those cookies again, the smell of cinnamon filling her kitchen once more. If you're finding this helpful, subscribe to join us on this journey to better sleep. I'd love to have you with us. With morning sunlight and pre-sleep journaling, Linda was sleeping better than she had in years. She was falling asleep faster, staying asleep past 3 a.m., and waking up with more energy. Her mornings filled with the joy of baking again, her grandkids' laughter echoing as they decorated cookies together. But some nights, she'd still wake up, feeling restless, her body too warm, her sleep interrupted. I told her, "Linda, you can't keep waking up feeling uncomfortable. It's disrupting your deep sleep, and you need that rest to feel your best." That's when I shared the third method to help her sleep through the night, keeping her bedroom cooler to promote deeper, uninterrupted sleep. After 60, your body's ability to regulate temperature declines. Your internal thermostat, controlled by the hypothalamus, doesn't work as well, making you more sensitive to heat at night, which can wake you up, sometimes at 3 a.m., leaving you restless and tired. Research shows that a bedroom temperature of 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit can improve sleep quality by 20%, helping you stay in deep sleep longer past those early morning wake-ups. I explained to Linda, set your thermostat to 65 degrees or open a window if it's cool outside. Your body needs that cooler air to sleep deeply. Linda thought of her neighbor George, 69, from her walking group in California, who'd shared a story over coffee. George had started keeping his bedroom cooler after waking up sweaty every night, and within days, he was sleeping through the night, his voice cheerful, as he said, "I feel like I'm 50 again. I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. anymore." Linda felt determined. She'd always kept her bedroom warm, thinking it was cozy, but she was ready to try something new. That night, she turned down her thermostat to 65 degrees, the cool air filling her room, Max curling up at the foot of her bed, his purrs soft as she pulled the blanket over her shoulders. She fell asleep quickly, the coolness keeping her comfortable. And when 3 a.m. came, she was still dreaming, her body finally getting the deep rest it needed. Try this tonight. Set your bedroom to 60 to 67 degrees, or crack a window if it's cool outside, and let the cooler air help you sleep deeper. For Linda, it was the final piece. Her sleep uninterrupted, her energy soaring, her days filled with the joy of baking and playing with her grandkids. We're almost at the end of Linda's journey. One final step to see how far she's come. If you're loving this journey, subscribe to stay with us. I'd love to keep helping you sleep better. Linda's journey had transformed her. She was sleeping through the night. No more 3 a.m. wake-ups. Her body rested, her mind clear, her days filled with the energy she'd thought she'd lost forever. She could bake cookies with her grandkids again, their laughter filling her kitchen, the smell of cinnamon, a reminder of the joy she'd reclaimed, her independence stronger than ever. One evening, as the sun set, Linda sat at her kitchen table, Max purring at her feet, a notebook in front of her, the same one she'd used for journaling. she began to write a letter to her grandkids, her heart full, a tear rolling down her cheek as she poured out her gratitude. "My dear little ones," she wrote, "I was so tired, waking up at 3 a.m. every night, my body too heavy to bake with you, my heart breaking as I watched you play without me. But I found a way. Morning sunlight to start my day, journaling to quiet my mind, and a cooler room to rest deeply. And now, I'm here with you, my energy back, my love for you, stronger than ever. I want you to know you can always find a way, just like Grandma did." She smiled, petting Max, her eyes bright with tears of joy, the sunset casting a golden glow through her window, her life feeling whole again. You can do this too. Start with morning sunlight, add pre-sleep journaling, and keep your bedroom cool. And you'll sleep through the night, past 3 a.m., waking up refreshed to live the life you love. If Linda's story inspired you, share this video with someone who needs better sleep. It could change their life. And subscribe for more senior health tips. I'm Dr. Harold, and I'll be here to help you every step of the way.